main engine ignition, all 3 engines up and burning. 2,
To whom it may concern.
1, and liftoff.
Lift? What is this, some Hollywood liposuction? Lift? You know we ain't about all that. Welcome to the Skull and Bones Show.
That's right, we are Skull and Bones Radio. Make sure you check us out online at skullandbonesradio.com. Check us out on iHeartRadio, Skull and Bones Radio. I'm very excited. We've got a very, very good show lined up for you guys. We've got some political talk, not a whole lot, nothing too serious. We've got an interview lined up, and we've got some, I don't know, fun-filled.
Well, we got a prank call coming in.
What?
Yeah, we're doing a prank call, and dude, by the way, I just got coffee all up in my nose because Casey James over here been giving me weird looks.
Yeah, all day.
The coffee creamer is just creamer. I know it's white, but
he's over here trying to reach on to me, and I was trying to slap his hand, and I spilled coffee on my nose.
Before we get into everything here, John, I missed your little intro, though.
Which part?
I like it when you introduce all
crap.
of us.
I done forgot, man. I was too excited. Myself,
Don't start crying, Alan.
Jean Perrion here. To my right is Mickey 3 Jammersfield.
Thank you.
Across from him, my boy Casey James.
Yeah.
CJ.
In this corner, the back.
The man with the wit, the brains, behind the board.
Another one.
Mattman 100.
Yeah, there you
Another
go.
one.
So that's your team for today. Like I said, we have
Coco, we miss you.
We have a lot of fun. We've got...
Dude, I'm actually really excited about this going on today. So I do want to say that... okay, so quick backstory here before we get into this. So my old roommate, Manny, actually... I met this guy when I was in the Marine Corps. We were both transitioning out, and we had the same case manager because we were both in this hospital for recovering from some injuries. And anyhow, we were both musicians, and he played piano, and I was starting. I wasn't very good at guitar, but I played a little bit of guitar. And so our case manager was like, "Hey, I'm going to introduce you two guys together. You guys are both musicians, and you guys can hang out, become friends." We're like, "Okay, cool, whatever." So he introduces us, and I'm like, already off the bat, like, "Oh man, I don't know if me and this guy are ever going to get along, dude. I mean, he's just kind of a weirdo, you know." And anyways, I was like, I'll give this dude a chance. So we hung out a couple times. We went to JT's bar down the street in Mission Gorge, and then a trip came up. We were going to visit some buddies of mine, John and Gina, up in San Francisco. And so there was a weekend that me and him, it was 4th of July weekend, 2012, I believe it was. And so me and him got in this car and we went to San Francisco.
Okay.
And this is a long trip, bro. It's like 14 hours there and 14 hours back.
Just you two?
Yeah, it's me and Manny. His first name's Emmanuel, but we call him Manny. And so anyhow, this dude is just getting on my nerves the whole entire trip. And this started, like I said, in 2012, so that's been like 4 years now, right? And this dude started this thing, TBI recommended. And so TBI is a traumatic brain injury, which we've both sustained several of them. And but he has this thing where he says TBI recommended. So let's say you and I are like looking, we're like, oh man, look at that hot girl over there who say TBI recommended. Right? You go on Facebook, you post a comment to your friend, like, hey, man, I dig your music, or what a cool trip. I'm so jealous. And he'll say, TBI recommended. You can't escape it.
So it doesn't make sense at all. He just says it.
Right. It doesn't make any sense. You'll be going to school, man, about to take a test, right? Take your final exam, and he'll text you, TBI recommended. And he does that to me all the time. And
Seems very annoying.
Dude, it's years of pent-up frustration. And I've had a very hard week in school this week. I've had final exams, tests, essays, presentations, you name it. And every day, multiple times a day, this dude is sending me this. And it's just getting on my nerves. So, of course, I asked Mattman 100.
100.
That's right. I asked him to see if he would help me out because Manny just applied for a new job that's somehow government affiliated. And they sent me a letter because he listed me as a reference. And it's some kind of Bureau of Investigation something.
That was their first mistake.
Right?
That was his first mistake.
That was his mistake, right?
That's funny. I mean, a lot of jobs don't even bother checking up on the references. I'm surprised
Well, this
they
one
did
actually
anything.
did, though. And they sent me a letter. Unfortunately, I lost the letter. Like, I got it, and then I lost it. But they didn't tell Manny how they were going to contact me. When he listed me as a reference, they just said that they'll contact me. They didn't say how. So they really sent me a letter. I lost it, so I never got to respond. But I just hit up Manny here a few minutes ago, saying, hey, dude, this guy from the Bureau of Investigations just called me about you, and he doesn't know that I'm at the station right now. I told him that I'm on my way to class, and I said, dude, I got to go to class right now to take a test. But he said he's going to call you in an hour. So that's kind of the setup where we're at right now. And so Mattman is about to give him a ring, I believe, here in a second.
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
All right, dude, payback, dude. I hope he answers.
Let's see.
Somebody call?
Yeah, hi. Is this Mr. Emmanuel Rodriguez?
Yes, it's me.
Hi, Emmanuel. My name is Mr. Anderson. I'm with a California investigation company. Not really at liberty to say at this time, but I have a couple questions for you. We went through some references, and I just wanted to do some clarification things. Is that cool?
Is this not spam or anything like that?
What kind of spam?
I don't know. Like somebody trying to grab information from me. I just lost my wallet a little while ago.
Oh, well, that's not good. Why would you do that?
I don't know, man. I mean, it could be somebody, that picked up my wallet or something, trying to get information from me.
No, I definitely understand that, Mr. Rodriguez, and I understand your concern.
All right. Well, what are the questions you were asking me?
Basically, like I was saying, we had some references that we reached out to, and we have some information on you from a company that we're doing some research on, and there were just a couple things that didn't line up. They say that it's a known fact that people with higher IQs prefer certain colors. We had one of your references. He indicated that your favorite color was pink, which is not an issue. However, can you explain why he answered this for you?
My favorite color was pink.
Yeah, that's what one of your references says. Hold on. Hey, Rick. I think his name was Mr. Smith. Said that your favorite color was pink. If you don't want to answer it, it's
he's a friend. He's a friend of mine. But
how do you know Mr. Smith?
He served with me in the Marine Corps.
In the Marine Corps? Okay, yeah, I see that too. Thank you for your service, by the way, sir. We do appreciate it. Also, one thing going through a reference check with a couple other people and Mr. Smith, that you go to Colombia a lot. Is there? Do you have business in Colombia or any other business, or just for pleasure?
No, I don't have businesses over there.
No, okay. Nothing illegal, nothing with the government, anything like that?
No.
Okay, cool. I just have to ask. Also, one thing is, one of your references also said that you identify yourself with the LGBTQ community. Is that true?
LB what?
Yeah, LGBTQ community.
LGBTQ?
Yeah, LGBTQD community, correct, yes.
You mean gay?
No. LGBTQ. We don't use that language here, sir.
I don't know. I have no clue what the heck that is.
Okay, that's fine. Mr. Rodriguez, we're pretty much done. Like I said, we just compile our information. We send it off to the Bureau, and they pretty much say what it is. Last question. It's pretty important, so just take your time. There's no time limit. I honestly don't want to take up your time. I know it's 6:30 in California right now. I'm assuming that's where you are, and you might be in Colombia. It's possible, but the most important question is,
Manny, do you recommend it?
You guys are playing a joke on me.
Well, like I said, this interview is for someone very important. Skull and Bones Radio, skullandbonesradio.com.
Your mother. Oh, my God.
Payback is a mother! Payback is a mother!
Man. Oh, my God, man. Nick, I'm going to kill you so bad.
That's for all the goddamn stupid TBI recommended you send in my stupid phone every day. I almost curse. You send so many of those dumb things to me on a daily basis. I had to get you back, sucker.
God. All right,
in
I
your face.
Because I'm practicing right now, okay?
Payback is a mother, Manny. That's what happens when you mess with Mickey 3 Jammersfield. In your face.
I really can't believe he didn't know. Like, you didn't hear the first part, but he was like, "Are you a scammer?" Like, because he lost his wallet, and he's like paranoid, but he still believes me. Yeah, okay, we'll do it.
I can't believe he's literally that gullible.
He kept going with it, to be honest. Especially after being that skeptical. Like, I would have probably just hung up, honestly.
Yeah, dude, he was really kind of skeptical in the beginning. I was like, dude, this isn't going to go very well.
But he kept answering.
That's true, though, man.
He probably knew because you told him that, this could be for the job thing. But, if it was me, I'd be like, well, I'm sorry. If you're not going to tell me who you are, then unfortunately, I'm not going to answer your questions. And then, but I just came back with.
He said he just lost his wallet.
Yeah.
I know.
Like, I was waiting for it. I was like, no, this is over. He's not going to give. And he's like, all right, well. And he goes into, my date of birth is this. I was like, geez, this guy.
Well, and his credit card number, I believe, 654.
So, Manny, how do you like a taste of your own medicine, punk?
Good old sweet revenge. I love it.
Oh, dude, that was awesome. I feel like that's years of pent-up frustration and anger that I finally just got to release.
All right, well, speaking of anger, we've all experienced those horrible roommates that just really anger us, right?
Oh, yeah, all the time, Madman.
Hey, we'll save that for the next break. So, listeners, don't go anywhere. We're going to get into some angering stories coming up next. Skull and Bones Radio.
I'm I'm Alec from Chula Vista, and the only thing I listen to is Skull and Bones Radio.
SDSU's favorite party show.
Hi, this is Jessica.
And Jordan.
We're from Poway, and we're hanging out with Skull and Bones.
Stand by. Message incoming.
On Skull and Bones Radio.
Here at Skull and Bones, we're kind of like pirates. And just like pirates, we are rebellious, adventurous, and infamous. We are loud-mouthed, arrogant, and march to the beat of a different drum. We do things how we want, when we want, and talk about what we want. We are Skull and Bones Radio. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to the show. We are Skull and Bones Radio. Off air, Mick was telling me about a story. Something happened that he was just dying to get out.
It wasn't so much I was trying to get... Okay, so this isn't a homeless diary, but we are talking about roommates. And so my roommate situation lately has been getting me rather depressed, to be honest with you. You know, if nobody was paying attention or has been listening to the Homeless Diaries here lately. So I had rats move in with me in my RV in North Hollywood, and they kicked me out of my house, essentially. I got overrun by my rat roommates.
By rodents?
Yeah, dude, them little freaking punks. I set out some rat traps and I caught one, but I can't even go back in now. Ugh, it was nasty. So, anyways, I came down here to San Diego, man, trying to find some redemption. I was just sad. I almost dropped out of school, dude. I told my professor, I'm like, look, man, I can't even come in to do the final presentation, and I said, so I'm going to take what you call it? What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for?
Time off.
I'm took time off, and he said, well, you're gonna have to take 50% on your grade, and I said, okay, that's fine. So I came down here, man, and so anyways, I went down to what's that place called? Fashion Valley Mall in San Diego. Mm-hmm. I went down to Fashion Valley, dude. I got dressed to the nines, man. I went down to the $2 store and I bought me some $2 jeans.
They don't got that at Fashion Valley, man.
No,
they got all the
beforehand.
nice. Oh.
You missing some Zero's bread, $20.
No, I went down to $2 store down there in between La Mesa and El Cajon in that ghetto area, and I bought some $2 jeans. I went and got some shoes, and I bought a nice $2 shirt. And I went down to the Fashion Valley Mall. You know, I figured walking around a nice mall around some rich people, good-looking people, would probably pick my feelings up, make me feel better about myself.
Might make you feel better,
no
right?
No way. That never makes me feel better.
Yeah, dude. So here I am, like, I'm feeling kind of down, and I tried to go to Starbucks, and I was going to get coffee, and I realized I was too broke to even get a coffee, so I asked for a water. They gave me a water. And so I was doing my thing, walking around, whatever. And I go back to my car, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Well, I got to head to the station. And so, anyways, with a few minutes to get here, I get in my car, and I'm pulling out, right? I'm pulling out of Fashion Valley Mall. And, you know, it's all nice cars over there. It's all nice vehicles. And so, anyways, this dude's in front of me about to make a right turn out of the parking lot, and then he starts to go, and so I start following him, and then all of a sudden he slams on his brakes because some dude did like a U-turn in the middle of the street, and it forced the guy to slam on his brakes real quick out of nowhere, and so I hit him. And I was like, oh, man, this sucks. It's in a really nice car, too. It's like a Lexus, some kind of SUV. And I was like, oh, dude, this does not look cheap.
Wait, you rear-ended him, though?
Yeah, well, it wasn't my fault because the dude, like, brake checked me. You know what I'm saying? He just slammed his brake all of a sudden. So I end up hitting this dude. And I'm like, oh, man, my day can't get any worse, bro. I got rat roommates all of a sudden. I'm just depressed as all can be. I'm probably about to fail my class.
You seem okay. Are you?
Well, now I am, but I'll tell you why. A little pick-me-up here. But anyways, at the time, so, like, the dude gets out, and we both pull over to the shoulder of the road, right? And he gets out of his Lexus SUV, and he starts walking towards me. And I can just see the anger on this dude's face. I can just completely see it. And I'm like, oh, dude, this is not
Yeah, you hit
good.
his car, man.
Dude, I apparently I dented it. And so I'm like, oh, God, here we go. Jesus. And I was like, if there's a God, please help me. And so I got out, and I'm like, hey, dude, I'm really sorry. And all of a sudden, this dude's, like, angry face, like, just went from to, like, all of a sudden, it's like something popped in his eyes, where he had a twinkle, and he just started smiling at me. And so I'm like, bro, I'm so sorry.
Thought you were sexy, bro.
Hold on a second. So I'm like, bro, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you, dude. You slammed on your brakes all of a sudden, and I didn't have enough time to hit mine. He's like, oh, don't even worry about it.
Oh,
don't even worry.
You.
Oh man, it was crazy, man. I was like, wait, what's going on here? He's like, oh, you kind of cute. And I was like, you know what?
No, he didn't.
I said, Jesus.
No, he didn't say that.
Jesus
no, he
is
didn't.
real. I said, Jesus is real, baby. I was like, God came and helped me all of a sudden. Ever since, I've been having a good day.
So what happened, though? I mean, did he get exchange information? Did you?
Well, he tried to get my number, but it wasn't for insurance purposes. I'll tell you that.
Wow. So you got off on that one then, huh?
Yeah, dude. I gave him a fake number, but I told him hit me up. I acted all interested. I didn't want him suing me.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
So all you people out there, whoever having a bad day, I'm just going to say this. Say a quick prayer to Jesus, and he'll do miraculous things, and he'll come around and help you in ways you never expected. Promise you that.
If you believe in it.
I didn't believe in it till today, bro. I just converted.
Hold on. So this goes back to roommate stories because you had rats, you had a bad day, and you had a worse day, and this guy wanted to get your number to do butt stuff.
Yeah, dude, the rats made me all depressed.
Be his new roommate, right?
Yeah, dude.